Marissa. I'm here, and it has been 1 month since I've started Accutane. Well, 1 month, so far so good. Yeah, after my doctor's appointment last month, I was prescribed 40 milligrams of Absorica, and I take it once a day, or have been taking it once a day. And you pick it up at Walgreens or whatever your pharmacy is, and it comes in a box like this big, and then there's 3 sets of these things inside the box, and with 10 pills in each. And it lets you know just a little bit that it doesn't want you to get pregnant. It's everywhere. Do not get pregnant. Serious birth defects. Shows you a nice little diagram of what could happen to your child. Do not get pregnant. And it has like all these little diagrams. Yeah, so don't get pregnant on this. So it comes in these, I still haven't finished them all, in these little capsules, and then you take it out and take whatever your dosage is. They look big on here, but they're not that big, so I can take them pretty easily. This month I went back, and you have to get your blood work done and have a pregnancy test and all that. And my doctor said everything looked great, and that he's going to bump me up to 60 milligrams a day, which I still have to get filled, and which is cool, so he thinks I can handle it. He said that usually he'll go up from 40 to 80, but because I'm pretty thin, he didn't want to overdo it. So, what has it been like on Accutane for the month? Well, side effects, really the only thing I've noticed is dryness, and that happened pretty quickly, right at the beginning. Just a few days after I started taking my medicine, I started feeling dry. My lips, I constantly I'm putting on chapstick, and my skin, I don't know if you can see it at all, but it gets dry and flaky, kind of like if you've been sunburnt and your skin starts to peel on your face. That's kind of how it looks and feels. Not feels, doesn't hurt, but it's not really attractive, but it's manageable. And I've just been using a moisturizer. It's like a fancier brand that my mom got me. It's like Arbonne or whatever, but you don't have to do anything fancy. I know most people just use like Cetaphil or whatever. I just use what I have, and honestly that's been working just fine. I put it on usually at night, just to moisturize throughout the night, and then in the morning, after shower and before I put on my makeup, I put it on under it, and that usually solves any problem. It doesn't, as long as you put on moisturizer, it's pretty easy to hide. If you put on just straight makeup, that's not gonna look good. Yeah, so lips definitely, and then around my mouth, which is again normal. I've seen a lot of other videos, is what everyone says. And then again, around the nose as well. And then, but also other cheeks. It's pretty widespread, the dryness. And even I've noticed a little bit on my arms and my hands, even just like a little bit of dryness, not super dry like some people. It's possible that it could get worse, but I know some people get even some mild forms of eczema, which I'm hoping that doesn't happen. But right, I don't really see it right now, but sometimes I'll look down and I'll notice it. But again, just lotion. That's the only thing you really have to do. Have I seen any change? I have. I think I have. You might not be able to look at me and say, wow, your skin is great, but I look at my skin every single day and I can see the difference. And I feel like my skin has calmed down. I still break out, not as bad maybe. I feel like it's kind of slowed down breaking out, but I think the thing that changed the most this first month is that my face seems to have calmed down. Like, it used to be really red, especially if you see my very first video. It was just so red and so bright, and anyone could see it, you know, even under makeup. And I feel like so far that has been the biggest change, is that has calmed down. And I can see it. And I've had a couple of people completely unprompted just said, I was like, hey, oh, your skin looks amazing. I'm like, wow, thank you. And so they noticed. I mean, I had makeup on obviously, but even under makeup they're like, wow, like I can tell, you know. It's so I think that the texture part of it has calmed down, which was so much of the red puffiness. So I think it definitely has made a difference, which is so cool to see that it's just been a month and it's already feeling better. Do a close up now, but it really has been better. I'm still kind of breaking out on my chest and shoulders as well, which has been kind of annoying, but you know. But honestly, like, it has been really good so far, so I'm really happy. And this month has flown by, and I know that the next 5 months are just gonna be nothing. And oh, that's the other thing, hair. My hair is definitely dried out, which is a good thing for me because I've always had a really oily hair to the point where if I don't shower I feel disgusting. But now I can go a day without showering, you know, if I don't have time in the morning or something, and I feel perfectly fine. It's actually really nice. But if you already have naturally really dry hair, definitely be careful of that, because that's definitely something I've noticed. And if you have really dry hair, you might want to be careful about losing hair, because I've heard of people having that problem. But for me, it's been working great. I kind of want it to stay this way, honestly. Yeah. So, so far so good. Really good. I'm very happy to see the progress. That's all I've noticed so far. If you have any questions, any comments, anything, just, yeah, comment below. And, keep your hopes up. And good luck on your journey. Bye.
I stick her on the West Coast record, sit outside